Have you ever wondered why some elderly individuals remain vibrant and energetic while others begin to decline? The difference often lies in several key indicators, subtle yet powerful signs that can offer insights into your future health and longevity. In this article, we explore telltale signals that might reveal how long you'll thrive in your later years. These aren't mere conjectures or myths, but are based on genuine patterns observed by healthcare professionals and researchers who study individuals enjoying extended, healthy lives. By the end of this piece, you'll understand what to look for in your own body and lifestyle, and, more importantly, discover ways to enhance your prospects for a longer, healthier life. Your walking rhythm, one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Beyond your golden years isn't hidden in laboratory tests or genetic profiles, it's your walking pace. Research indicates that individuals who maintain a steady, brisk walking rhythm during their senior years typically outlive those who significantly slow down. This correlation exists because walking speed directly connects to overall wellness, muscular vigor, heart function, and cognitive health. Consider two seniors, Thomas and Paul. Thomas takes daily walks, maintains a consistent pace, and navigates stairs without difficulty. His movements remain fluid and self-assured. Meanwhile, Paul, once quite active, has considerably slowed down. Recently, he struggles to match others' pace, requires frequent rest stops, and occasionally feels unsteady. Thomas's pace suggests his body continues functioning optimally, while Paul's declining speed might signal deteriorating health. A sluggish, unsteady gait isn't merely about aging. It potentially indicates underlying issues such as muscle weakness, circulation problems, or early neurological changes. Your legs form your physical foundation, and when they begin weakening, your overall resilience diminishes accordingly. Fortunately, walking speed remains improvable. The more you walk, the stronger you stay. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't dismiss it. Begin making modest efforts to build strength through increased walking, light resistance training, or basic leg exercises. How quickly you move through life, quite literally, can reveal much about how long you'll continue moving at all. Mind your pace. It might be the simplest way to gauge your longevity. Your handshake. Strength. Believe it or not, your handshake might reveal more about your future than you realize. Studies suggest that grip strength ranks among the clearest indicators of vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip suggests robust muscles, healthy circulation, and a properly functioning nervous system. Conversely, weakening grip strength can warn of muscle deterioration, frailty, and elevated health risk. Consider William, who at age 78 still takes pride in his firm handshake. He remains active, performs light resistance training, and handles tasks like opening jars or carrying groceries without trouble. Then there's Edward, also 78, who recently noticed that simple activities like unscrewing bottle caps or holding heavy bags have become increasingly difficult. He dismissed these changes as natural aging, not realizing his weakening grip signaled muscle mass reduction, potentially increasing his vulnerability to falls, injuries, and possibly shortening his life expectancy. Your hands reflect your overall muscular health. If your grip weakens, likely the rest of your body follows suit. As strength diminishes, maintaining independence, activity, and resilience becomes increasingly challenging. The encouraging news? You can rebuild strength. Simple exercises like squeezing stress balls, using hand strengtheners, or lifting light weights can help maintain your grip and keep your muscles strong. Take a moment to assess your grip strength. If handshakes feel weaker than before, or everyday tasks have become more difficult, don't ignore these signs. How firmly you hold objects today might indicate how well you'll hold on to life in coming years. Your balancing ability. Balance rarely concerns most people until they begin losing it, but your ability to stand on one leg for several seconds represents one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Researchers have discovered that individuals struggling with balance face higher risks of falls, injuries, and cognitive decline. Conversely, those maintaining good balance into their golden years typically enjoy longer, healthier lives. Picture: two women, Elizabeth and Patricia, both in their early 70s. Elizabeth has always stayed active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can easily lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without wobbling. Patricia hasn't paid much attention to her balance over time. When attempting to stand on one leg, she immediately begins tipping over, needing support to steady herself. What Patricia doesn't realize is that this balance loss isn't merely inconvenient, it's a warning that her coordination, muscle strength, and potentially brain function might be declining. Good balance depends on strong legs, sharp nervous system function, and a healthy brain. If you notice increased stumbling, unsteadiness when turning quickly, or needing support from walls or furniture, it's time for action. The positive news? Balance improves with practice. Simple exercises like standing briefly on one foot daily, practicing heel-to-toe walking, or gentle Tai Chi can help rebuild stability. Try this assessment. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold this position for several seconds without struggling? If not, don't panic, but don't dismiss it either. The more you work on balance today, the steadier you'll remain in years ahead. Your sleeping patterns. Your sleep quality speaks volumes about potential longevity. Sleep isn't merely rest. It's when your body repairs itself, strengthens immunity, and clears brain toxins. Research shows seniors who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep typically live longer, healthier lives, while those struggling with poor sleep face higher risks of memory decline, heart disease, and weakened immunity. Consider two men, George and Albert, both in their mid-70s. George maintains a consistent bedtime, sleeps soundly each night, and wakes feeling refreshed. Albert experiences restless nights, tossing, turning, waking repeatedly, and often struggling to fall asleep. Over time, George's body continues functioning well, his mind remains sharp, and his energy levels stay consistent. But Albert begins experiencing mental fog, daytime fatigue, and even blood pressure changes, all connected to his declining sleep quality. If you frequently wake during the night, struggle staying asleep, or feel exhausted despite adequate time in bed, don't dismiss these signs. Your body is communicating something important. Poor sleep links to numerous factors: stress, dietary habits, insufficient physical activity, or undiagnosed conditions like sleep apnea. Fortunately, sleep quality can improve. Simple adjustments like reducing evening screen time, maintaining consistent sleep schedules, getting morning sunlight, or avoiding heavy evening meals can significantly help. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about keeping your body and mind functioning optimally. Tonight, pay attention to your sleep patterns. If you wake tired, struggle staying asleep, or notice your sleep has changed recently, consider making adjustments. How well you rest today might determine how strong and healthy you remain in coming years. Your appetite and eating habits. Your eating patterns in later years strongly indicate potential longevity. A healthy appetite and balanced diet keep your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels high. Conversely, sudden appetite loss or poor eating habits might signal underlying health issues and potentially accelerate aging. Consider two women, Judith and Dorothy, both 74 years old. Judith enjoys her meals, eats various fresh, whole foods, and maintains consistent weight. She looks forward to preparing her own meals and feels energized throughout the day. Dorothy, however, has noticed diminishing hunger. She frequently skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What Dorothy doesn't realize is that her declining appetite isn't a minor change. It's a warning sign her body might not be absorbing nutrients properly, potentially weakening her muscles, slowing metabolism, and compromising immunity. Decreased appetite in seniors often connects to underlying health concerns, including digestive issues, hormonal changes, or early cognitive decline signs. When undernourished, your body begins breaking down muscle, leading to weakness, frailty, and increased risk of falls and illness. If you've noticed changes in eating habits, feeling full too quickly, diminished food interest, or unexpected weight loss, take action. Eating well in your senior years isn't just about satisfaction, it's about providing your body necessary nutrients for proper function. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and don't ignore a diminishing appetite, as it might indicate something needing attention. Ask yourself, do you still enjoy meals? Are you consuming enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to maintain strength? Or have you noticed appetite and energy decline? Your current eating habits directly impact your future strength and independence. Your stress management. How you handle stress in your senior years reveals much about potential longevity. Chronic stress doesn't merely affect your mood, it weakens immunity, increases heart disease risk, and accelerates aging. Conversely, those managing stress effectively typically remain healthier, more active, and mentally sharp into later years. Consider James and Victor, both 76. James faces typical challenges, unexpected expenses, health concerns, family issues, but approaches them calmly and steadily. He practices deep breathing, maintains social engagement, and doesn't dwell unnecessarily on problems. Victor, however, clings to stress, constantly worrying about uncontrollable matters, feeling overwhelmed by minor frustrations, and often becoming trapped in negative thought patterns. Over time, this persistent stress affects Victor physically. His blood pressure rises, sleep quality deteriorates, and energy levels drop. Long-term stress triggers bodily inflammation, linked to nearly every major age-related condition from dementia to heart problems. If you frequently feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore these signs. Finding stress management methods, whether through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or laughter, can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when challenges arise, do you adapt and progress, or do you cling to worry and let stress dominate? Your ability to remain calm, find solutions, and focus on controllable factors isn't just mentally beneficial. It's a key determinant of how long and well you live. Your social connections. The strength of your relationships might be among the clearest longevity indicators beyond your golden years. Studies consistently show people with strong social bonds, through friendships, family, or community involvement, typically enjoy longer, healthier lives. Loneliness, however, correlates with increased risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and earlier mortality. Consider two women, Margaret and Catherine, both 78. Margaret maintains an active social life, stays connected with longtime friends, participates in community groups, and enjoys family time. She anticipates conversations, laughs frequently, and feels connected to those around her. Catherine, however, spends most time alone, having lost touch with many friends over years. Though she has family, she rarely reaches out. As time passes, she feels increasingly isolated, her mood deteriorates, and her overall health begins declining. Human connection exceeds mere emotional support. It directly influences physical health. During social interactions, your brain remains active, stress levels decrease, and your body releases chemicals promoting overall wellness. If you've withdrawn from social activities, avoided communications, or spent increasing time alone, consider changing this pattern. Maintaining connections doesn't require constant companionship. Even small efforts like contacting old friends, joining interest groups, or having meaningful conversations can significantly impact your health and longevity. Thakaridan. Relationships you nurture today don't just bring happiness. They help ensure you remain healthier and live longer in coming years. Final reflections. Now that you understand these key indicators, reflect on your current status. Are you moving through life with strength and confidence, or have you noticed subtle changes that might serve as warning signs? The encouraging news is that most factors, your walking pace, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress management, and social connections, remain improvable. Your future isn't predetermined, and today's choices powerfully impact your remaining years. If you've identified areas needing improvement, don't wait for professional advice before making changes. Start now. Walk more frequently. Strengthen muscles. Prioritize quality sleep. Maintain social connections. And develop stress management techniques. The goal isn't merely extending life, but enhancing its quality. After all, longevity isn't just about remaining years, but about experiencing quality life during those years. We appreciate your time reading this article and welcome your thoughts. Consider sharing something you've learned and how you plan to apply it. Your insights matter to us, so please share them. If you found this information helpful, please support us by sharing it with others who might benefit. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to connecting with you again soon.